Today we're checking out Star Trek The Next Generation Season 3.
Captain's log, stardate 43125.8. We have entered a spectacular binary star system in the Cavis Alpha sector on a most critical mission of astrophysical research.
Who is this?
Pull of the little neutron star sucks up the star material from the red giant, builds up on the surface until it explodes. Every 196 years. The only predictable burst of energy in the universe that can accomplish our goal.
Only predictable burst of energy.
If you would like to make one final inspection of the
Captain,
unit.
I have been inspecting the egg for the last 20 years.
Shuttle Bay 2, stand by to launch the egg.
Standing by, Commander.
All right, launch the egg. Like some sort of probe? I assume it's not a literal egg. And then things go haywire.
The ship isn't responding, sir.
Dun dun.
Engineering, report,
Is he all
Master
right?
Forge.
What's going on, Jordy? Uh-oh. They're getting sucked into the path? That's not good. That's not good. Okay, is this the new opening? Wow. Is the music gonna be different? I'm so curious. Wow, this is really different.
To seek out new life and new civilizations.
Okay, the theme is the same, but the recording sounded a little different. Tell me if I'm right. The arrangement, just a touch different.
Our momentum is still carrying us into the path of the stellar matter.
They cannot
12
fight
seconds
it.
to impact, sir.
12 seconds to impact. Yeah, maybe you should buckle up.
Down carefully.
Yeah, is everybody hurt now? Okay, I heard there's no more Pulaski. Got it! All right, Crusher, you're back. Crushers.
Well, it's nice to be together again.
I am
I
Team
was at
Crusher.
Starfleet Medical for a year.
I'm not sure I'd want my mother to be flying through space with me.
Well, I like the mother-son thing.
I'm trying to get into Starfleet Academy, earn credits for the time spent on the Enterprise, but it's just not the same.
You ready to sit up?
I wonder if they ever explain what happened to Pulaski.
Come along, Wesley. Let's go see if Humpty Dumpty is still in one piece.
Well, I'm happy Crusher's back. I'm a Crusher fan. I like Pulaski. I won't be sad if they both wind up as doctors on the ship.
Computer, fix the food slot.
What's happening with the computer?
Functioning properly. The food slot is functioning properly.
These eerie
Computer,
sounds.
deactivate food slot.
Okay, the computer's gone haywire.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
She missed him.
How would you feel if you were a 17-year-old and the only Starfleet officer whose mother was on board?
Inhibited, I suppose.
Yeah, he probably did have fun with her gone.
We talk, we smile. It's almost too polite.
Beverly, isn't it just a matter of time? I know how difficult it was for you being away.
Say you missed her.
Tell me about him.
She doesn't even
he's
really know
becoming a
him.
very fine officer. He works as hard as any member of the crew.
He's a good
Practices
boy.
his studies are online.
No. Tell me about him. Does he have many friends?
None that I've seen. Well, there was that one girl.
He's 17 years old.
He's a man now,
What
almost.
were you doing when you were 17?
Probably getting into more trouble than Wesley, I can assure you.
Agreed.
So was I. Isn't that what 17's supposed to be?
Yeah. They do have him working like at it, like he's a grown-up.
Sensors clearly indicate the approach of a Borg vessel.
Shields up.
Shields are not responding.
The shields are not
Manual
responding?
override is jammed.
Excuse me.
It's not gonna work this time. We don't have the shields, Captain.
The computer. This computer.
Computer,
Okay, the computer's on the fritz.
identify malfunction immediately.
Bond to Bishop 4. Knight to King's Rook 3. Bishop to Queen's Bishop 4.
If this is Q, I'm gonna be pissed.
The fact of the matter is, we are dealing with a potential breakdown of the main computer.
That's hard to accept. The system automatically provides for self-correction, Captain. There's not been a systems-wide technological failure on a starship in 79 years.
Systems-wide? Yeah, that probably is very rare.
There will be many questions asked by Starfleet if the Enterprise fails in its duty.
Dr. Stubbs, I know how much this means to you.
My dear counselor, no insult intended.
But no, you
But
don't.
please turn off your beam into my soul.
Yeesh, that's actually kind of a deep cut there. I do think sometimes she just says feelings out that maybe she shouldn't.
He's put his entire self-worth on the line with this experiment. He's telling the truth when he says he'd rather die than leave.
Yeah, yeah. That's a risky guy to have on there.
I want to see elements 0200 to 0300.
Aye, sir.
In order to get some power, I had to bypass the computer core, essentially hotwire the connection. Whoa, right there.
Did you say he had to hotwire it? He's so good.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say somebody had climbed in there and started taking it apart.
What do you know, Wesley? What are you thinking? Did he like do an experiment that's causing problems? Uh-oh. Guinan! Is it his fault?
Guinan. I didn't think anyone would be here.
I've never been any good at being confined to quarters, as my husbands will attest to.
Husbands. I need to know more about her.
I think that everything that's been going wrong might be my fault. I've been working on my final project for advanced genetics. It's on nanotechnology.
Uh-huh. Oh, crap.
Trying to enter living cells and conduct repairs. Supposed to remain confined to the lab.
Are you saying there are nanites loose?
2 of them, that's all.
He should tell someone. Well, he is.
They're really harmless. I mean, they're equipped with only the most basic of skills. It's almost impossible they could be responsible.
Almost.
Almost.
Shuttle Bay 2, open hangar door.
The door did not respond.
What the frig?
Computer, shut off the music.
Music is on all communications channels, sir.
Weapons, power, communications. We're being stripped one system at a time. Shut off the power to the bridge.
Oh, jeez. Shut off the power to the bridge.
The priority is to find out who or what is doing this. Number 1, the bridge, such as it is yours.
I feel like Wesley would be in bigger trouble for not telling and having them run around like this than for the actual thing that happened. Wesley, go tell someone.
We have to talk. You really look like you could use some rest, Wesley.
It's okay, really.
No, it's not okay.
I'm just checking some traps that I set to see if I can find out what's happening to the Enterprise.
On someone's orders?
We're running out of time for Dr. Stubbs.
Tell her the truth.
Mom, you don't understand.
You are a 17-year-old.
I am also an acting officer, and I have responsibilities.
Raised his voice to her.
Maybe you've taken on too many responsibilities.
Look, I have done everything that everyone has asked of me and more. And how can you know? You haven't even been here.
Yeah, she left. It's not really fair for her to come back like this.
I think I've made a horrible mistake.
How does a machine evolve?
Wesley.
It's true. I am responsible for this. I allowed 2 of the nanites to interact.
Is he gonna be grounded?
I wanted to increase their capabilities, and they escaped.
School project. Just how far have these
Run
things
amok.
evolved?
Well, this is a sample of linear memory crystal from our computer core.
So is there more than 2?
How many generations are we dealing with here?
Display computer core processor 451, element 0299. Increased magnification factor 1000.
Zoom in heads.
The answer is simple. Call an exterminator.
These nanites are now working with a new collective intelligence.
I'm sorry, but this is nonsense. You can't have a civilization of computer chips. They're made in a plant in Dakar, Senegal.
She doesn't think they should kill them?
Ensign, will you work with Mr. Data to try to remove them safely? If things get worse, we'll use stronger measures.
Picard is so measured.
We're trying low gamma bursts. We think it may slow down their productivity.
Have you considered a high-level charge?
High-level gamma radiation will kill them, Doctor.
This guy does not care about that.
I can't get the
Just
story
shot
of
it.
Gulliver out of my head. How long do we have to wait?
We can continue to bypass the part of the computer that's affected. But if the nanites are spreading through the whole ship,
You smell a change in...
It's affecting the air? Uh-oh. Oh, freak.
The Earth reports. We have an environmental
Well, that's
system
dangerous.
malfunction on the bridge. Acknowledge.
Ice, nitrogen oxide.
Nitrous oxide. Get out of here. Oh, I like this music.
Mr. War, report.
He entered a computer access
This guy
room and
looks smug as hell.
sterilized one of the processors.
The nanites in the upper core are all dead, Captain.
That was against orders, sir. Commercial break. Good music. I'll bet to it.
If any man, woman, or child on this ship is harmed as a result of your experiment, I will have your head for the highest command in the Federation.
Ooh.
You are talking about machines with a screw loose. Simply turn them off and be done with them.
Your own actions have provided evidence to the contrary. When you destroyed the nanites in the core, they responded by interfering with our life support systems. It is difficult to accept these as random actions by machines with loose screws.
Yeah, it looks like self-defense.
You may have proven that the nanites do have a collective intelligence.
Captain, the ship is at risk. Extermination may be our only alternative.
Yeah, I do see Worf. That would be what he would say. Oh, Troy.
May I come in?
You just can't resist, can you, Counselor? Yes. Yes. To break the shell. To get in touch with my true feelings.
She must have something important to say.
I'm only worried about your state of mind, Doctor.
All right, Counselor. What is it that has you so worried?
Your single-mindedness. Your need to have this experiment work.
Your willingness to sacrifice everything, including the Enterprise and the crew.
When this is all over, I will show you New Manhattan, Beth Delta 1, as you have never seen it. Laugh over glasses of champagne.
Champagne!
Self-portrait is so practiced, so polished.
Yes, isn't it though?
She doesn't buy it for a second.
It's stretched so tight, the tension fills this room. And if you finally fail, I fear it will snap.
She is right. We're about to go into his dream. Oh! Are the nanobots in him? He's got nanobots inside him, I know it.
You must protect me.
Yeah, maybe the nanobots don't want him to release his egg or whatever.
Let's put an end to this conflict.
Prepare to activate gamma pulse generators.
Does Data found something? Is it talking to them? Bye, Davey!
I have established contact.
What does it say?
Each new generation is making modification.
Can we actually talk to them yet?
I believe it is worth an attempt, sir.
Do it.
Commander Riker, bring Dr. Stubbs to the bridge.
They have already tried to kill me once.
Went your way into the record books, Doctor?
Tell them the human who destroyed their comrades is here.
Captain, if
You, sir.
You will be polite.
If a face-to-face negotiation would be helpful, I would like to volunteer myself as a conduit.
Yourself, Data.
I can easily furnish the nanites with the schematic design of my neurological structure.
Like, they could talk through it?
They could penetrate the molecular fabric of my hand covering into my nerve circuitry and interface with my verbal program.
If they have control of a Starfleet commander, they become an even greater threat.
That is risky. Worf is smart.
All right, Data. Propose it to the nanites.
Well, Worf always plays defense. They'll do it.
The answer is yes.
This ought to be good.
They are ready, Captain.
That's it? Are they just experiencing everything now for the first time?
We misinterpreted your actions as an attack on us.
We were seeking raw materials for our replicating process.
Yes, but you endangered this vessel in which we all travel.
We meant no harm.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
We mean no harm to any other living creature.
They don't like this guy, though.
I am the one responsible for the deaths in the computer.
They're just gonna choke him.
I was only trying to protect a lifetime of work from being destroyed. I am at your mercy.
What is at your mercy?
He asks your forgiveness.
What is forgiveness?
By mistakes on both sides. Let's agree to end it here and now.
We agree.
Ooh, okay.
This ship is too confining. We require relocation.
To where?
Commander Data's neural network has been vacated. He has been returned to us unharmed. And with the help of the nanites, our computer core has been reconstructed in time for the experiment.
Nice. A lot more effects in this season so far. There she blows. Is he happy? Back in 10 forward. The coolest bar in the universe.
Ever had any trouble relating to them?
Just one. Wouldn't listen to anybody. A mother shapes her child in ways she doesn't even realize. Sometimes just by listening.
Is Is that Wesley with the girl?
Now that is healthy for a boy his age. I mean that as a doctor, not as just a mother. Ah, it is so good to see him having fun for a change.
Okay.
What do you know about this girl?
There's the mom. Alright guys, that was season 3, episode 1. I really liked how just the opening even felt a little bit more polished, a little bit more dynamic shots. I really liked the music, even though some people told me that I wasn't gonna like the music in season 3. I do feel like it took a step up, like in production for sure. The effects looked good, new opening, even the crew had new uniforms, more polished already in the first episode. I can definitely see the difference. Not that I didn't enjoy seasons 1 and 2, they set some good groundwork. I think if you just skipped seasons 1 and 2, you might have missed some good character moments that I really am glad that I saw. This was sort of a Wesley-centered episode, and you could see they were sort of exploring the idea of like Wesley as a kid that's working really hard and not having a lot of fun. They explored that with the mom, for sure. She like literally brought that up. But you could sort of see it with the Stubbs character too. It sort of seemed like all he had was his work, and he was so into it that he would literally die for it. You know, he's talking about baseball in sort of a sad, melancholy way. It sort of felt a bit like a parallel to Wesley of like, if Wesley just continues a super serious work-only path and he never has any fun on the side, he might end up in sort of a place like that when he's older where he just doesn't have anything except his work. So that's kind of what I saw there, which I thought was nice to explore that. It was good to see Wesley's mom back, Dr. Crusher. I always did like the chemistry between Crusher and Picard. I wonder if that will ever come up. No spoilers, but I do think they have good chemistry, even just as friends. I think they have really good chemistry. I like this one. It was a good little opener, you know, especially going from the season finale of season 2. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna offend anyone, but I just hate clip shows. I hate them. I'm really sorry if any of you guys are a fan of the way that season 2 ended, but I wish they just didn't do that episode and they just ended it the episode before. That was a fine ending to the season. So yeah, I am definitely happy to see that, like, so season 3, we pick up, we're starting strong. I'm really excited to check out some more. But we'll get into the next episode called The Ensigns of Command. So let's get into it. Here we go. Season 3, episode 2. Is this live music and 10 forward? Is that O'Brien? Does he play the cello? Oh!
Captain, Doctor, I am honored by your presence, but may I suggest you attend the second concert?
Why, Dave?
Is this just a practice?
Although I am technically proficient, according to my fellow performers, I lack
the heart,
soul.
Ah. I think he's got soul.
Captain, we're receiving a message from the Sheliak corporate.
As soon as they start.
It is from the Sheliak star system.
The Sheliak have not attempted to communicate with the Federation for 111 years. Why are they doing it now?
I like the new uniforms.
This planet was ceded to the corporate in Section 133, Paragraph 77 of the Treaty of Armids. We will begin settlement of this world in 4 days. Remove the humans.
Remove them?
Heavy concentrations of hyperonic radiation.
Humans can't survive in that environment. Exposure to hyperonic radiation is fatal.
They said there's humans there.
Are asking us to chase ghosts.
Sheliak haven't broken a century of silence to send us after phantoms. Set course for Tau Cygna 5.
Let's do it. Cue up the intro. Very fancy opening.
Space.
Space. Up. Engage.
High levels of radiation are disrupting our sensors.
Hyperonic radiation also interferes with ship's transporters. They are now inoperable.
So are the ship's phasers.
How can humans survive down there?
They must have found a way to adapt.
Or evolve.
The Sheliak will, forcefully.
How forcefully?
The Sheliak consider humans a lower life form. They would have no compunctions about exterminating the intruders.
Oh my.
Data, as you're unaffected by hyperonic radiation, I'd like you to go down to planet via shuttlecraft, commence evacuation procedures.
Yes. Aye, sir.
A one-man away team.
It must be from the Federation.
Greetings, gentlemen.
We saw your ship. You're the first visitor we've had.
The first visitor we've ever had.
You're not human.
How could they tell? Just his skin?
I'm Lieutenant Commander Data of the Federation Starship Enterprise.
Our great-grandparents were citizens of the Federation. But you don't want to waste your time talking to us.
You want to speak to Goshevin?
The leader. Take me to your leader.
How many are there?
15,253, sir.
15,000?
15,000?
3 days, we'll never get them out in time.
Evacuation will take
7 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
We need more time. Mr. Data, prepare the colonists for an evacuation.
Their home world is quite distant, Captain. This will take some time.
Maybe he can negotiate some more time. He wants to do what they want.
Lieutenant Commander Data of Starship Enterprise.
He's an android. Well, now that you're here, what do you want?
My mission is to prepare this colony for evacuation.
Do you mind?
This colony has been here over 90 years. We've never seen a Shellyak. I'd say that makes Tau Sigma 5 our planet.
That's not how it works.
Look around. We have brought water to the desert, built a community.
Your accomplishments are truly remarkable.
Does look nice.
Can the Federation have a treaty which clearly makes this planet Shellyak domain?
Then change the treaty.
That may not be possible.
Negotiate.
There's going to be no evacuation.
They'd rather die?
You've delivered your message, so go back to your ship. I have work to do.
Nice catch.
Found a new toy, have we, Artie?
Toy? This is the most incredible android I've ever seen.
There you go.
I'm Ardreen Mackenzie. Perhaps I can help you.
Team up. Oh, he's not happy about that.
Shellyak Corporate, this is the Starship Enterprise. Respond, please.
Conversation is neither required nor desired.
Conversation is necessary if we are to find a solution to our mutual problem.
Our involvement in Federation illegality is not indicated.
Both parties are involved, sir.
Remove the humans from the Tau Sigma system.
It will take too long.
May I offer a compromise?
Denied.
Come on, at least listen to it,
The law
jeez.
is paramount. We are entitled.
This is not a law. It is a treaty. It is designed to smooth relations, not to act as a straight...
Hung up on him. What a dick. Wouldn't even listen to his compromise.
Do you believe my suggested course of action should be followed? In spite of the fact that I'm an android.
Because of that fact, I don't have any silly prejudice against computers. I like them. People can be selfish, irrational.
Yes, but he's logical.
Guard Commander Data.
Data here.
The Shellyak won't bargain.
Understood, sir.
I'm contacting Starfleet to arrange transport.
We must speak to Goshevin immediately.
I don't think he's gonna listen to Data. Huh.
Gentlemen, how's it coming?
What
the hell is that?
Our first attempt.
If anyone can do it, it's Geordi and O'Brien.
You see this? Or what it means?
What?
It is water. A substance composed of 2 atoms of hydrogen.
It's not water. It's blood, and it's sweat. It's the result of 90 years of combined effort.
That is nice.
The Shellyak will not accept humans on their planet, and they will not hesitate to use force to remove you.
We'll not be bullied off our land, not by you, and not by the Shellyak.
Stubborn and irrational.
Yeah. He is just willing to risk everyone's life.
If I can convince enough of the people of the necessity of leaving...
Don't you mean
You should give them the
we
choice.
can convince?
Yes, work together. Is it possible for Data to fall in love? No spoilers, but I'm so curious.
They plan to settle Tau Sigma 5 2 days from now.
One of their ships must already be en route.
We're going to intercept that ship.
The Shellyak may interpret that as a hostile act.
The risk we have to take.
Bum, bum. Gosh, there hasn't been a lot of music in this episode, actually.
22 favor staying and fighting the Shellyak. 16 prefer negotiation or some sort of passive resistance. Only 8 were willing to consider evacuation.
Only 8?
I can't help you. I don't know these people. I haven't talked to them. You have. Use that fancy positronic brain of yours.
Theorize.
Right, Data. The lives of 15,000 people
Are all in his
riding on
hands. Yeah.
You better get innovative.
I guess no one else can go down there.
Data?
Frig! Poor Data.
So many people are asking questions about the Shellyak that Goshevin has called a public meeting.
He has to make a speech. An impassioned speech.
A chance to present your recommendations.
So far, my attempts at persuasion have been ineffective.
I believe in you, dude. Don't give up before you even start, just like the violin. Oh! She kissed him! I just wasn't even ready for it.
Why did you do that?
You appeared to need it.
Among humans, a kiss usually serves to seal a friendship or indicates support, attraction.
Or romance.
Maybe to be more persuasive, you need to use a little reverse psychology.
Elicit a desired behavior by advocating its opposite. Perhaps this is a situation where excessive honesty can be detrimental.
I can't believe they got kissed. This is reminding me a lot of the original series. They go down to a planet, there's a lot of talking, but like in the good way, where we're probably going to deal with some philosophy here.
I called this meeting to replace misinformation with cold, hard fact.
I wish to speak.
No, leave now.
Yeah, will he let him even talk?
Do you consider your position so weak that it cannot withstand a debate?
Let him speak.
Reverse psychology, it's risky.
I admire your conviction. In the face of certain defeat, though doomed, your effort will be valiant. And when you die, you will die for land.
I see.
And for honor.
When you die horribly.
Your children will understand that they are dying for a worthy cause. Long after the battle is over, their courage will be remembered.
On their tombstones. I'm on to you.
A valiant try, android.
I liked
but
it.
But what a low opinion you must have of us.
I was simply attempting to describe your inevitable destruction.
Are you ready to follow this machine give up without a fight?
Are you willing to sacrifice everybody?
Have you considered what this evacuation means? Everything we have, we abandon. Everything that we have accomplished means nothing. Well, I say no. You elected me your leader. Follow me now.
He should give them a choice if they want to stay.
We stand with you.
All right. I mean, I gotta respect that. But I don't think they can fight.
Then here you die.
Yeah, I don't think they'll win, but I have to respect that.
Goshevin's done well for us, but I'd like to hear more of what you have to say.
There are many others that feel the same way, but they're very uneasy about confronting Goshevin.
Get them together and we'll meet at my house.
Secret meeting. All right, we're gonna have a little group of, not rebels, but defectors.
We have no language in common, but I want to teach you mine. Zasmarith. What did I just say?
Cup.
Tea.
Glass.
Are you sure? I may have meant liquid, clear.
Drink, yeah.
In your talks, you must be extremely accurate.
Right.
The treaty is 500,000 words.
Oh, crap.
They consider our language irrational and demanded this level of complexity to avoid any future misunderstanding.
They consider our language irrational. Wow.
We desire face-to-face negotiations to settle the crisis on Tau Cygna 5.
Meaningless.
We are entitled to consultation under paragraph 653
Nice.
Granted.
See, they don't argue with facts.
Is that an
Okay.
invitation?
I am taking it as such. Counselor, you have the bridge number
Beaming
1.
over? Oh boy.
Mr. Worf, tell Transporter Room 2 to stand by.
Worf should go with him, be his personal bodyguard.
Don't you get it? You had your say. You lost.
I appear to be reversing that defeat.
No, you're not. You're just stubborn.
Okay, well, now I don't like him.
You killed him. I've killed no one. I merely shut down a machine. That's it, everyone. It's time to go home.
He shut down a machine. Get out of here. Why is he all right?
You must remove the creatures.
I'm trying, but the needed ship will not be available for 3 weeks.
Then you are in violation.
I have admitted that. I am only asking for a little flexibility.
Do they know that? What that is?
You need time, Picard of the Enterprise. We will save you time. We will eradicate the human infestation.
Infestation.
They are citizens of the Federation. I will not permit this outrage.
Intelligent converse is impossible. You do not discuss. You gibber.
Between intelligent species of goodwill.
Did you just beam them back? Oh, frig.
I'm not surprised at Goshevin's behavior, but Kentor and the others, they said they were with us. I guess words don't mean very much.
Words are all we have been using. Humans seem to take much stronger notice of actions.
Actions speak louder than words.
What's a phaser?
A type of weapon. Unfortunately, it does not function in the presence of hyperonic radiation. I will have to be innovative.
He's gonna make one using his own circuits?
Get word to Goshevin. Tell him I am coming to the pumping station. Tell him I am going to destroy the aqueduct.
That will get him.
Trying to stop you.
I sincerely hope so.
He's got a plan. I like it. All right, Data. A man of action.
Shellyak vessel, you will have to get past me to get at the colony on Tau Cygna 5.
No response.
Close channel.
That's all he wanted to say. It's just stunning them, right? Killing is not his style. You're next.
That was the stun setting. This is not.
Oh, dude. Is it like if he blows it all up, then they have no reason to stay?
There are hundreds of Shellyak on the way, and their weapons are far more powerful. They may not offer you a target. They can obliterate you from orbit. You will die.
Seriously, guys.
I really was willing to stay here and die for this.
I know that. This is just a thing. And things can be replaced. Lives cannot.
Attaboy, Data.
This is hopeless. Fighting would be preferable.
That's it. Mr. Worf, get me the Shellyak.
He's got it.
Pursuant to paragraph 1290, I hereby formally request third-party arbitration of our dispute. I name the Grisellas to arbitrate.
Are they far away?
They are currently in their hibernation cycle. However, they will awaken in 6 months, at which time we can get this matter settled.
Look at him.
Now.
Look at everybody.
We can brook no delay.
Then I hereby declare this treaty in abeyance.
Negotiation is permissible.
Hang up on him. Oh! Power move.
You enjoyed that.
Yeah, so did I.
Right.
Yeah. Are they calling back?
They are hailing us.
Uh-huh. It's gonna leave him hanging.
On screen.
I love it. That was the longest pause.
You may have your 3 weeks, Picard.
Thank you.
Lieutenant Commander Data to Enterprise. I am preparing to leave Tau Cygna 5 and await rendezvous instructions.
Acknowledged. Stand by.
Yeah, I kind of wish that she could come with. She likes
The
him.
evacuation plan is going well. When the ship arrives, we'll be ready to leave.
I am grateful for your assistance.
Then you won't forget me.
I am incapable of forgetting. I will remember every detail of my visit here with perfect clarity.
But nothing more?
I do not understand.
I guess what I really want to know is...
Do you like me? Will you remember me?
Do you have any feelings for me?
Yeah.
I have no feelings of any kind.
We really want that. I do. Oh.
You appeared to need it.
So you saw that I was unhappy and did what you concluded would make me feel better. Rational to the last.
I feel like he could have a relationship with the human, though. That was nice. Even if it doesn't mean the same thing to him as it does to her.
Welcome home, Mr. Data. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Good doctor was kind enough to provide me with a recording of your concert. Your performance shows feeling. Mr. Data, I look forward to your next concert.
Me too. Picard knows there's more to him, even if Data himself doesn't know it. Okay guys, that was season 3, episode 2, and I like that one a lot. I think anytime that Data is in the spotlight a little bit and I get to think about what he's capable of, if there is more to him, I'm always happy to see those episodes because they really do make me think, and I think Picard thinks that there is more to Data than he is aware of. I think he's capable of more, and you know, the scene with the girl kind of proves it. He kissed her because she needed it emotionally, and he delivered an emotion to her. Even if he can't feel it himself, he still interacted with her in a way that was emotional for her. I don't know, it's complicated, it's complex, and it's not like a human and a human, but there's something there. There's potential, I think, maybe for some sort of relationship or love in a different way than a human and a human, but I think it could be possible, and Picard always seems to think that there's more to Data. He pointed out that he was creative. He took 2 different types of musicians and put them together into his own style that he created. He's creative, and I don't think that Data can even really recognize that in himself. I'm excited to see little seeds planted that were still on this path of exploring Data's character this early in season 3. I'm very happy about that. I thought this episode had a lot of good little moments in it. I mean, Picard at the end, hanging up on the dude, and then, you know, having that long pause and brushing the dust off. That was hilarious. Loved it. Loved the sass from Picard at the end there. That was great. And I thought that the two storylines kind of mirrored each other. Picard dealing with, you know, someone super rational, having to figure out how to deal with them, and then Data, the super rational one down on the planet, having to deal with really emotional beings. So kind of mirrored each other, which I thought was interesting. Any episode where we're getting into any kind of questions about Data, I'm probably gonna like. I think he's a really cool character, and it really makes me ask big questions. I've only ever considered love stories between two humans, but what does it mean when it's a human and an android? And not even love, just any kind of relationship with Data. What does that look like? What does that look like to have a friendship with Data? How much is he really capable of giving and receiving? Because that's important too. I like it. I had a really good time watching these 2 episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.